Hi, welcome back. My name is Will and this is Diamonds Around the World. First and foremost, if you're new, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back. So today we're doing an unboxing, and this box comes from the small company Enablers Outpost. Now, you're looking at this, well, why do I have things laid out already? Like I have diamond painting pens and trays and Crafts with Crashley release paper book. Why? Because once we open this up, it's going to have almost some, I don't want to say everything here, but it's going to have a lot of identical stuff. Now, you're looking at this and saying, well, these are the diamond painting trays for Dragon Seasons DPAL 2024 with Enablers Outpost. Like we have spring and summer, autumn, and winter. These trays come from Bijou Bliss. And then the pens are also laid out. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And they were created and churned and made by Leopold Leatherworks. Then my release papers here. These are all the ones I have. Let's see if I can find them. Hold on, that's the back. I don't want to show you all of them. I just want to show you selective ones. Has Dragon Season Spring, Summer, Autumn, and Winter, all from Crafts with Crashley. It's all designed by the artist of Emma Casey. Now, I have this box upside down because you can't see my address. I ended up winning the grand prize from Enablers Outpost for this event. Elizabeth and Edward Ensley of Enablers Outpost, they do a lot for the community between hosting events or sponsoring events. They are a small shop. They do diamond painting pens, diamond paintings themselves. They work with a lot of artists. Emma Casey is one of them. I have two other canvases from them. I want to purchase a few more because they have new artists that I actually like, but right now money's tight and I can't. So go give Enablers Outpost some love big time because they need it. And don't forget Leopold Leatherworks, Bijou Bliss on Etsy, and Crafts with Crashley. Now all of these are still available except for the trays from Bijou Bliss because she makes them as a limited edition. So I'm just going to crack the box open and we're going to see what the inside of this box looks like. I'm going to do it off camera so you don't see my address because I want to open it from the top, not the bottom. And I know there's another set of stuff in here for the dragons that I don't have because it was only created for as part of the grand prize package. So I will be keeping those, of course. Now let me close the knife up so I don't cut myself. Now I'm just going to flip this side over and crease it as well as I possibly can so my address doesn't show, like right there. So I'm going to put these off to the side for a minute so we can actually open up the box some more and we can look into it. But we'll come back to that stuff in a little bit. So as you can see, Elizabeth packaged this box pristine, and it's all in here, so we actually don't need to worry about that. Just put the box over here. So here is the prize package for, oh wow, I do need to know. She taped it shut. Haha. Thank you, Elizabeth. Oh wow, there's another box. Oh wow, there's a whole, whoa, there's a lot in here. Okay, hold on, let's just move this. Don't want to lose these or that. Okay, let's just slide everything out. So I'm gonna have to tweak a little bit of this stuff anyway because I don't want to open a lot of it. So we have the trays here. Now I'm not opening these trays. We are going to have the purple and the green, the orange and the blue. So that means this one will have the spring and the summer here. And because I already own these, I'm just going to do something special with this as a set. And then we have autumn and winter here. That is what's in these. And they come from Bijou Bliss. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is WeeWax. Okay, we'll talk about that one in a minute too. So that's what these trays look like here. I'll pull them up. They are dragons. They are magnetic. So, hello, I had a magnet come loose. I'll have to reglue that in. So they have the magnets right there. That, you know, the lid's closed. And they also have them on the bottom, so you could put your lid on the bottom. All of the trays come like that. I'm gonna have to fix that one. Then the stoppers are all the same way. They have magnets. You really can't see them inside. Well, right here you can. They have that magnet, and it will use to close up your tray. All 4 trays are like that. And as you can see, Bijou Bliss has them pre-packaged in the plastic wrap here. I don't want to take them out quite yet because, like I said, I have a plan for these. All 4 of these. Then, holy monkeys, uncle. Did they give me enough? Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. Then, let's slide this off to the side again, because here comes the next part of the grand prize. And it comes from Leopold Leatherworks. So here's the Leopold Leatherworks. I'm going to have it upside down. They have thank you, Leopold Leatherworks. They have their label there to Elizabeth over at Neighbor's Outpost. She did crack it just to double check everything. So, and they throw in their Werther's Original Candy and their stickers and their business card. And here's the pens. These are all pre-turned pens by Tim over at Leopold Leatherworks. And I will not open these up neither because, like I said, I have a plan for these. Actually, I do want to look at something. Yeah. So let's just slide the box off to the side again. So we have spring. No. Yes. Spring. Summer. That's winter. Autumn and winter. And like I said, I already have the pens because I purchased them from Leopold Leatherworks. And here they are. Now you can still purchase these off their website. You just have to pre-order them and they can make them for you. I will tag everybody down below if I can find them all. Let me put it that way, because I'm not quite sure of some of the businesses. I've never ordered from them, so I don't know. So these pens that I've won, I will talk about what I'm going to do. So I will slide all this stuff off to the side and we'll talk about the next part of the grand prize. So the next part, let's talk about this package. This looks like it comes from WeeWax. I have a few things from WeeWax in my stash already, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't use them, I collect them. Why not? So WeeWax does all those stuff like this. Let's untie it and see what they did for the grand prize. Now, I had a couple gift cards I've already used. I'm just waiting for the product to come in from them, and I will be doing videos. So we have the business card, WeeWax. I will make sure I tag them down below too. She threw in a little packet of tea. I'll give this to my mom because she likes drinking tea. A little kitty cat sticker. How cute is that? And some candy, of course. I'll give that to my sister's kid because of being diabetic. Then she has a little kitty cat here. It's not a cover minder, but you could easily glue a small magnet there and make this into a kitty cat. Then she has Rainforest Sugarcane Wee Putty. I gotta see this and smell it. I'm not a putty person, but I might try this. Ooh, not bad. See? Simple as that. Maybe that might help me with my ABs. I don't know. So we have that. And then she came out with WeeWax Crafts Rainforest Sugarcane WeeWax. You use this in your pen. Ooh, smells nice. So I will be keeping those, of course. So, and then the last item here. Oh, well, hold on. Let me move this over. Is going to be these 4 little baggies. I was not expecting 4. I was expecting them all to be in one. So, what are they? Let's open one of them up. Well, we'll open all of them up and we'll look at everything. We'll look at everything in one, and we'll only look at what's in the other 3 because they're going to be all identical, basically. So, it says, thank you. It comes from QB Designs. Check us out on Facebook at QB Designs. They gave us some dragon stickers. So I'll keep these and reutilize them if I need to. Some more candy I'll give to my sister's kids. Washi tape right here. So all of these will have stickers, some form of candy, and other stuff like this. And it is a cover minder. So I'm going to say this is going to be the spring cover minder. I will keep the cover minders because I want them. And like I said, I'm not going to pull everything out. I'm just going to pull the cover minders out of them because there's a cover minder per season. And I just want to see what they all are. And there's washi tape in each of them too. Here's another dragon. I could probably say this might be summer, but until we look at the other 2, I don't know. Well, that might be fall and this one might be summer. Because I think the last one I'm going to show you is winter. Just by the looks of it. And here's that one. So like I said, I'm not going to go through all of these baggies until later because that's when I will separate everything out to figure out what's going where to whose house and what I'm going to be doing. And then the last one. I would say this is a winter one. So I'm going to say that's a winter. Which one would you say is summer and which one would you say is fall? I would think this one might be summer and that one's more fall related. I wish if she did them per season, she would have found like an orangish autumn color one. And then, of course, the one that's in the heart here is spring. So those come from QB Design. So, of course, I'll tag them down below, too. Now, the one thing that is not down below that I was not get, the one thing I did not get, and I mean that, honestly, were the release papers. I also bought them. So if you want the Dragon Season release papers, let me pull one out. You can purchase them from Crafts with Crashley. You can get them in any size, any design form. And I just pulled out Dragon Seasons of Summer. So if you want the release papers, just go to Crafts with Crashley and order them. Because all the release papers basically mimic the canvas in some form or way. They're all designs by Emma Casey too. Now, let's talk about the event. So the event ran, I want to say March of 24 to end of February or end of March of 25. I can't remember. And then Elizabeth did a drawing in May because, you know, you get busy with life, and she was just so busy with the business that it didn't slip her mind. She just didn't have the time to do it, and that's perfectly fine. We all knew about it. I did reach out on the Facebook page asking if I had missed it because I didn't see nothing about it lately. And they said no, they're going to do the drawing, and they did. Ouch, sorry, I gotta fix myself. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I can wait. And then literally like 2 days later, they did the drawing. Come to find out, I won. I reached out to her, we talked. Let's just move the prizes back out front. I'm just going to use my personal stuff as the show and all that stuff. So we talked about prizes, we talked what I wanted on, that's backwards, that's summer, that's spring, autumn, winter. And out of all the shops, there was one shop that did close down that she asked who I would want to get a gift card from. And I said Crafts with Crashley. She said okay. And then about a month later, in June, I had reached back out to her and said, hey, just following up because once again, life got busy. These small shops, and when I say small shops, I'm talking like Leopold Leatherworks, Crafts with Crashley for the release papers, Bijou Bliss, Enablers Outpost, all of them small shops, they need as much love and attention from all of us in the community. So go give them some love. Now, you can get the pen still. You can get the release papers that I have in my book. But I don't know about, I don't know about the cover minders. You'd have to get a hold of QB Designs on Facebook. And you'd have to ask Bijou Bliss over on Etsy about the trays, if they're still available. But yeah, go give them some love. I will tag all of them down below. I will just have to, oh yeah. Don't forget WeeWax. I totally almost forgot the WeeWax. WeeWax is on Etsy too. I will tag them down below too. So go give them love too. And help all the small communities out as much as you can. Now, because as you can see, this is a full set already that I own. I bought this entire set except for the WeeWax and the cover minders. I bought the trays, I bought the pens, I bought the release papers. So, what am I going to do with the extra set that I have of pens and trays? So, I'm going to literally give them away. I will put the spring pen with the spring tray, and so on and so on. I've already got an idea who the winter pen and winter tray are going to. I just need to reach out to that person to ask them another question. And then I have to reach out to another person, and they're all content creators. There's 2 content creators here on YouTube that I want to reach out to find out what their favorite season is. I already know the winter one, but I'm not sure about the other 3. So once I get those done, I will have at least 3 sets set to go out. And I think the 4th set, whichever one that does not pick, I have another content creator because I want to share with the content creators here on YouTube too, because some of them like the product. So that is what I'm doing with the extra set. I'm going to gift it to other content creators. Like I said, I've already gotten 3 in mind, but I need to find out the 4th one. But that is honestly a massive prize pack from Enablers Outpost for DP, for Dragon Seasons. Why is that? Because everything is behind it. for Dragon Seasons DPAL 2024. So, if you're new to the channel and have not subscribed, please hit that subscription button. It is free to join. Also, hit the thumbs up button. Every time you hit that like button, thumbs up button, it helps YouTube push the channel out to get more content out to more people. My goal is 500 by Halloween, aka October. If I hit 500 by then, well, whenever I hit 500, I'm doing giveaways for that. And they are Diamond Art Club Amazon kits with DP enhancement sparkler sets. But until then, if we can get to 200, I will do a budget canvas giveaway. I've already shared that on another video, so let's try and get to 200, because the sooner we get to 200, the closer we are to 500. So you get free prizes, canvases, simple as that. What else? Comment down below, let me know if you purchased the canvas of the Dragon Seasons from Enablers Outpost. They have it in round acrylic and square resin. I did the round acrylic. It turned out gorgeous. I single place out entire thing. I do have a post review on that, so you might have to go back looking for that, because that was a couple months ago. Then hit the notification button to be notified for when I post videos. I post daily vlogs every day at 12 noon p.m. Eastern Standard Time. First looks 12:30 Wednesdays, and then any related diamond paintings, like painting related videos like this, will go up Mondays or Fridays at 12:30 p.m. and it's always going to be Eastern Standard Time, because I live in Pennsylvania. So once again, go give some love to these small shops. I will name them out again: Enablers Outpost, Leopold Leatherworks, Bijou Bliss, Crafts with Crashley, and QB Designs over on Facebook. They are websites, Etsy, and Facebook. I will tag everything down below. But go give the small shops some love. Ask if you can get the trays if you haven't received them yet. Get a hold of QB Design, see if they can make you some cover minders. Oh yeah, I forgot. Can't forget WeeWax. Everybody loves WeeWax. I will pass along all the candy to my sister's kids, because being diabetic, I'm very cautious of what I can eat and what I eat. But other than that, that is everything for me. I will see you again at another date, at another time. This is Diamonds on the World. Bye.